Ever since Drake has gotten credibility in hip hop, the hip hop purists and the hip hop heads have always frowned upon him. Why? Well, that's a laundry list. But I will say that one thing that kind of irritates me and gets on my nerves is the hip hop purists that say, well, he has ghostwriters. He has used ghostwriters a couple of times, a few times. It's never been where it really mattered though in terms of emceeing, right? Because Drake is an all-around artist, so he makes pop music, he makes R&B music, he makes rap music, and he has always done the timestamp records to prove that he can rap. So I want to get into these timestamp records because I feel like Drake doesn't get the credibility that he deserves as an MC. And back when this came out, I actually used to think that Drake was quite possibly one of the best rappers in the world. And a lot of people look at me like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not. And if you'll just stick around and listen to this, you'll see why. This is 9 a.m. in Dallas. Truthfully, I haven't heard this in years.
Yeah.
Look at that sassy boy right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful production on a freestyle.
These are my one St. Thomas flows. Me, my niggas, and some Madonna hoes that look just like virgins but trust they down to go. Yeah, discussing life and all our common goals. Smart kids that smoke weed, honor roll.
And see, even just like the opening stances for Drake has always been like he's always crushed. These are my one St. Thomas flows. Me, myself, and some Madonna hoes that look just like but trust they down to go. Discussing life and all of our common goals. Smart kids that smoke, honor roll. Now, that's more than just word flips, right? Like what he's doing right here is he's actually being we've always loved rap because stylistically speaking, culturally speaking, it's always been something that intrigues us, makes us feel like superheroes. What Drake was, at least for me, was he was an approachable rapper where it was like what you're talking about is like what's really happening right now. You know what I mean? So the relatability thread was so strong it was unignorable. And y'all know my saying, relatability creates replay value. You don't get replay value without relatability. So when you're talking about in terms of like Dang Me Later, that album got so much replay value. Why? Because it has so much relatability. And I think that that's what he was a master at that. And I think that I just don't think enough people give him like real credibility for that. This was fire. When we just sitting back getting high, I don't smoke anymore. Obviously, I've been off of drugs for 12 years and I can't smoke anymore either. But, you know, even back in my drugging days, you would smoke. We would sit around, you know, rolling up, talking to each other, listening to music. And that relatability thread is so strong because what you're doing, you're broke. You ain't got nothing. You're trying to make ends meet. You're facing traumatic experiences in life like probation, jail time, all of these different things that were going on. And what were we doing? Discussing life, the goals that we had in common. Man, one day we're going to get up and get it. One day we're going to get out there. We're going to find something. It's got to be. This was like on the other end of a recession. And it's like the wordplay involved in it as well. It's just, you really, on these timestamp records, you're not going to find one bar really that's whack.
Look how the champagne diamonds glow. Fine dining, pour another glass when the wine is low. I'm in the crib stacking money from here to the ceiling. Whatever it is I got is clearly appealing. These other rappers getting that inferior feeling. I hope you feel it in your soul, spiritual healing. Take a look at yourself, the mirror's revealing. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. The theory is brilliant.
We got to go over those too, right? Like, I'm in the crib stacking money from here to the ceiling. That part was unrelatable to me, right? But when you have haters and there's people that look at you and they frown upon you, whatever it is that I got is clearly appealing. These other rappers are getting that inferior feeling. I hope you feel it in your soul, boy. Spiritual healing. Take a look at yourself. The mirror's revealing. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. The theory is brilliant. I don't know how to frown upon that. And for the people out there, the ghostwriting dart throwers, you don't land the punches, bro, because he hasn't always used ghostwriters. As a matter of fact, back in these days, he actually wrote for other people. And what you can't do is you can't take away from his pen. That's just that's my personal opinion. I wish he never used ghostwriters. Because of the ghostwriters, I can't put him in that top MC conversation. But I'm not going to sit here and act like he ain't the man when he is.
Take a look at yourself, the mirror's revealing. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. The theory is brilliant. People ask how music is going, I heard it pays. I just came off making $2 million in 30 days. Damn, I guess it does is what the message was. Sometimes I feel I be spending my money just because. But Weezy, I'm just out here repping us till I get to shake the hand of the man that's blessing us. Yeah, I know these niggas miss the mean lyrics. Kush got the room smelling like Teen Spirit. I'd ask kindly if no one out here would bring the feet up. Until I lose, for now I'm the game single leader. I fly private so no one tells me to bring my seat up. Book a suite where me and your favorite singer meet up.
It's so hard, bro. You can't front on it. I know these dudes is missing the mean lyrics. Kush got the room smelling like Teen Spirit. I ask kindly. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not going to, say it forcefully. I'm not gonna say like you have to listen to me when I say this to you. But I would ask you kindly if no one out here would bring defeat up until I actually lose. Because for now, I'm literally the game's single leader. I fly private. No one tells me to bring my seat up. And book a suite where me and your favorite singer meet up. And the thing is, this is facts. This was before Kendrick. This was before Cole. Or them becoming who they were, right? So at this point in time, coming off the heels of Wayne, he was it. He was that dude. He was the star. He's always had haters. He's always had hip-hop purists that would be like, I just can't rock with him for whatever reason. But to me, I've always respected him the most because he's never been afraid to just sound like himself and to be who he is. And this guy right here, this is a different Drake that we're talking about. I still rock with Drake. His new album is my album of the year right now. But this guy was a totally different animal, bro. And then none of them mean MCs, none of them gangsta MCs, none of them wanted to see him. I'm just telling you facts.
Private so no one tells me to bring my seat up and book a suite where me and your favorite singer meet up. Who you like? Tell me who it is. I'ma make sure that woman is the next one on my list. I should call it a night, but fuck it, I can't resist. This one is for all the niggas from my city trying to diss. Without a response from me, you really fail to exist. And I love to see you fail. That feeling there's the shit, I swear. Pussy nigga, get your bread up. Enjoy the seat that the steward is. Just force your ass to let up. Why your scary ass looking down? Pick your head up. No one told you your disguise is the most ridiculous get.
No one told you your disguise is like the most ridiculous get up, bro. No one told you. Y'all can't appreciate bars like that. No one told you your disguise is the most ridiculous get up. Like, enjoy the seat the stewardess just forced your ass to let up.
Why your scary ass looking down? Pick your head up. No one told you your disguise is the most ridiculous get up. When nose plugs in now, I can smell a setup. So you just wasting your time. You only making me better.
Now that line was important too. With nose plugs in, I could smell the setup because to this point, everyone's looking at him like a rookie. Like, you don't know what's going on. You don't understand the game. You're talking big. You're talking like you're the next big thing, but you should humble yourself a little bit. That line is him saying, I don't need to humble myself. With nose plugs in, dog, I can smell the setup. I know what y'all are doing. I'm going to do this my way. And really, you're just wasting your time and only making me better. Because when you tell me I can't do something, I just take it and I do it, and I live for that.
Those plugs in now, I can smell a setup, so you just wasting your time. You only making me better, yeah. I try to tell them, don't judge me because you heard stuff. Chasing cash, that's my brother from the surf club. Damn, that nigga always kept it so hood. Back when we was smoke good at the Oakwoods and have girls fall through like coins in the couch. Now we just fucking all the bitches they want us about. Scared for the first time, everything just clicked. What if I don't really do the numbers they predict?
And now it's time to get my introspective bag on, which is what I love Drake for. Drake's introspection, self-reflection, which he did a great job on this newest album of relaying that again. But that's what I loved about Drake in the beginning. So like, scared for the first time, everything just clicked. I'm talking all this big ish, but what if I really don't do the numbers that they predict?
Considering the fact that I'm the one that they just picked to write a chapter in history, this shit has got me sick. But if I really do it, don't expect to get a split, cause this truly is some shit I don't expect for y'all to get. I'm nervous.
I love it, bro. I love it, man. Considering the fact that I'm the one that they just picked. So y'all remember this is the introspective Drake here. To write a chapter in history, it's got me sick. He means this when he says it. But if I really do, then if I really do it, don't expect to get a split. I ain't giving you nothing. Cause this truly is some ish that I don't expect for y'all to get. Let that land. And I love that because that's exactly how I'm programmed. If you tell me that you don't believe in me, that is the quickest way to get me to do it. I got to know you mean it. But like, if you tell me like, yeah, Nelson, you can't do this. You ain't going to be able to do that. I know that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's motivation enough. So whenever I hear that, I'm just like, okay, bet. That's the version of me that you don't want to see. When you say you can't do it, you're going to watch me do it. And then when I do it, don't come back around acting like, and I've had this happen millions of times. Don't come back around later acting like, man, I helped you out with that. I told you, no. You doubted me. You doubted me. And even though you helped me out, you did it unintentionally. You were trying to body me. And it didn't work. It shoved back in your face. That's not real motivation. That's a false sense of motivation, even though I was able to take it, flip it, and do what I did with it. That's because I get motivated by proving you wrong. So don't expect no split. And that's why it's something that I don't expect for you to get. That's so introspective, man. That's like really who he is. And going back to some of the lyrics a few minutes ago, that's why your disguise is the most ridiculous get up. That's what he means by disguise. It's like you're disguising your hatred like you played some kind of part in this, like you had some type of motivational push for me, like you believed in me. No, you didn't. You said I could never do it. Now you want to come around acting like you believe in me. It's the most ridiculous get up. And then he goes on to body this.
Really do it, don't expect to get a split, cause this truly is some shit I don't expect for y'all to get. I'm nervous, but I'ma kill it, cause they about to let the realest team in. Throwing up in the huddle, nigga, Willie beaming. But
Crazy.
Still throwing touchdown passes and tortoise frame glasses, hoping that someone catch it.
Crazy.
People say that old Drake, we started to miss it, but they need to be a little more specific. Man, is this what y'all want? In my best Chris Tucker impression.
Man, is this what y'all want? Like from Rush Hour, all that, bro. Is this what y'all want? In my best Chris Tucker impression. That's honestly probably the most memorable thing of this whole joint to me. Is this what y'all want? In my best Chris Tucker impression. It's just super dope.
Ducking your questions, fuck your suggestions. Money gets all of my love and affection. Cars all black like the cover of Essence. I'm allergic to coming in second, but I never sneeze. Why M-O-E, nigga, yeah.
It's absolutely smoked.
Yeah. This what y'all want? October's very own. Young Money.
Saying y'all missed the old Drake. I need you to be a little more specific. Is this what y'all want? In my best Chris Tucker impression. Ducking your questions. F your suggestions. In the way that he made it all blend and make sense. Still making it relatable. Chef's kiss, man. I actually think this version of Drake is one of the best rappers of all time. I still think he's one of the best rappers of all time, if you want me to be honest. It's just when you go into that Emcee list, like people that write their own lyrics, the best rappers on the planet, it's tough to have those discussions with people that don't write their own rhymes fully. But from word around town is that Drake has written all of his timestamp records. And I think that that's important. It's an important piece to hold on to. And I love Drake. So it is what it is. I'm loving this new comeback season, no pun intended, where he's dropped this album. The album is incredible. I love it. I love to see it. Add on top of that to the fact that he smokes this, right? And the important thing is there was so much doubt to his credibility. Oh, he came from Degrassi. He can't do this. Lil Wayne wrote his music. He can't do this. Not true, by the way. He actually wrote for Wayne, and nobody gives Wayne any flack for that. Drake wrote I'm Single. Wayne rapped it. Nobody gives him any flack for that. Drake gets the flack, he gets the hate because he's the top dog. And the reason he's the top dog is because, and this is the thing, like we talk about statistics and how numbers don't really reflect good music. That could be true. However, when so many people have a relatability thread to something, that normally means that it's great. When you're talking about like on such a large scale, right? And I think that Drake is great and he is who he is because of the relatability. And I think that that's something that should be admired, not frowned upon. And he does a great job of relating to all parties involved, man. Like if you don't relate to that, maybe you've never been the underdog that worked your way to the top. That's what I'm all about over here. That is the relatability thread for me. If you can represent what it was to be nothing and create something of yourself, that's my favorite type of rap music. Drake does it really well. So shout out to Drake. I like this. This is what we're going to be doing all the timestamp records over these next couple of weeks, man. So y'all be peeping. The next one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know in the comments. I think the next one is Toronto, I believe, which might be my favorite one, coincidentally. So I'll see you guys over there, man. Peace.